Howdy people, we're back. We're back. This is your 5-minute warning to get yourself a lovely refreshing beverage. Don't matter if it's a tea, coffee, a gin or a rum, whatever it is. 5 minutes, I'm just setting the boat up and we're about to cruise and leave. So, I'll be back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see. I see what he's up to. Oh, finders. Right. Stay there, Carl. Is anyone with us? Let me have a look. Hello everyone. I'll be with you in literally 2 seconds. I'm just quickly packing up our stuff. Let me turn it around. Woo. Thanks for bearing with me. What a bloody nightmare this evening's been. I've just literally got my friend in front thing. You've not met him yet, but next week you'll know all about him. There's a whole vlog about me and him. Nothing like that. And we're just literally untying the ropes. We're like 2.5 hours behind the schedule. We're going to be fighting with daylight. It's all my fault, but what do you do? It's one of those things. So bear with me. I'm going to untie, quickly read his comments. In the meantime, pour yourself any drink you fancy. I've got a gin with ginger ale. So pour yourself a drink. Write down any comments, questions, and as we're cruising, I'll have a look. I'll try and answer anything I can. If I can, I'll try and get one of you lovelies on the live with me. I'll try and invite people to see if you want a quick chat and catch up. I've never done this before, so bear with me, and we'll just see how we get on. I'll do part me talking, part what I can see in the cruise. Hopefully you like it, and we'll go from there. So, cheers. What a rush. Sorry, no flattering views here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a practical vlog. Always make sure your ropes are nice and tidy. You can see why I was really annoyed at myself. I am the one that double checks everything. I'm always like, phone, keys, wallet, phone, keys, wallet. I rang out the shop earlier because I wanted to see Thing and stick to a schedule that we planned. Had it all worked out to a fine tee, and it all went wrong. So, but this is my normal setup of being super organised, the mother of the group. I was fuming all the way to the shop for an hour, and all the way back I was fuming. I've only just started to get over it. What'd you do? Happens to the best of us. Right, let's have a quick catch up. I'm a little bit scatty, bear with, because it's just been a mad one. Sally Dimmock, hello my love, hello love Liam. Lorraine, glass of dry wine in hand, go on girl. The old naughty family. Deb Allen, hey, you got Desperado. Oh, you can tell you're in good company. You lot, you're just bad as me. You know, I always say, like, if you don't mind my language, I always say 50% namaste, 50% fuck you. Today it's about 10% namaste and 80% fuck you. So let's see if this brings this down a little bit. Glass of wine in hand. Lorraine, amazing. Deb's got a good Desperado. Laura, I did make it. I'm like, dripping of sweat. Nothing attractive here. Sam, Dolly's just giving up. She's just sitting there with that. Jane, good evening. Hi, love. Kartix, Trump or Kamala? If that's politics, don't do it. Let's not even get involved in that one. No offence, it's just not my bit of tea. As soon as they stop disasters and feed the poor and keep everyone happy, that's who the people I'll vote for. But enough of that. That's a whole nother subject. We don't get involved. Have you listened to Stray Kids, the group? They make really good music. No, I haven't, but I will come back to this and I'll look for them. I've never heard of them. Deb, I'm here. Message retracted. Whereabouts are you? So we are literally in Berkhamsted. I'll give you a quick tour. I was just saying to Fing, who I'll show you in front, I'm actually sad to leave it. It's been such a really, really beautiful like spot. It's just perfect. Just quickly, I presume you can hear me, but is this the mic I'm using? It's a brand new one. Can you hear it? Can someone give me a thumbs up if you can, because I've never tested it. Just let me know. Anybody? Is that yes, you can hear it? Oh, perfect, thank you. Yeah, I've never used it. So yeah, so we're in Berkhamsted, and the best thing about this, you've got a Waitrose just across there, and I'm more of an Asda boy, but you know what? You've got to treat yourself. Waitrose across the bridge. You've got a big bin disposal over there. You've got a skate park over here. Like, people are just out playing, and it's a family thing. It's nice. And then after a while, it goes dead quiet, and it's really quiet. Loads of nature. There's a water point just here, and I met the best neighbours. I'll show you them as I go. We're building a bit of a crew, and me and the boy both were like, I call him the boy because he's only about 20, but me and the boy, we're both like, don't really want to leave it, but it makes it exciting to come back. I plan to come back probably for autumn, and that'll be a whole other part of the vlog that I'm really looking forward to. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the two boys. This is Fing and his friend. Fingley! This is Fing. This is one of our crew members over here. Fing, put your hand up. Here he is. That's Fing. You're going to meet him all of next week. This is his friend just over here. Wicked. Dolls on the roof. And then this is a beautiful location. It's got the skate park just there. People sitting at the weekend and having lunches and barbecues. You've got the water point just over here. It's perfect, and you've got the gorgeous bridge, which I love, which is like the Burko Bridge. It reminds me of the Beefeaters in London, if you know what they are, with their uniforms. So, I'm just going to quickly turn you around so I can see what we're doing. Let's have a look. So I'm just catching up, bear with me. Done exactly the same with our boat keys. Sam, it's a nightmare. I honestly was absolutely raging. It's so unlike me. Like I'm the one that over sort of checks everything. So another story. Hello bro, hi Jack. Terry, South Aussie, hiya, you right love? Get her lit boy. Right, I'm from Scotland, been in Ukraine over 2 years, the start of the war, been fighting everywhere. Found this live, it might be England, but it's the UK. Well, welcome. I don't care who you are, as long as you're nice. I don't care. Just be nice and be happy, and if not, come on this channel and we will make you happy. That's the only people we deal with, good vibes. I'm not about the bad vibes. Lorraine, bagpipes, loud and clear, thank you. Where am I from? I am originally from Luton, the place God forgot about. But I've travelled all over. I lived in Australia. I was recently living in Hertfordshire in Hitching, towards the sort of mid-south of England. Right, the beat session. Let's start cruising. I hope that answered your question. I'm just loving seeing home. Well, I'll try and show you some of home. Right, everyone, let's have a bloody big cheers and let's get this cruise underway. You ready, boys? Let's go. Right, keep firing all your questions. I can still see them. I'll just show you the view and you don't get bored to look at me. Right, bye Burko. Bye Burko. Woo woo. Actually gutted to be leaving. I'll keep flipping you around. I hope it don't make you too dizzy. That sky looks beautiful behind us. Can you see it? Excuse me. What a day. What a day. If you can't hear me, let me know. I'll try and speak up. Like I said, I've never used this microphone before, so we'll just see how it goes. You know me. I don't overthink it. We just press play and go. So I'll press record and go, shall I say. But how we find the vlogs, obviously, you know, I'm kind of new to it. Are you enjoying them? What's your favourite vlog so far, or your favourite moment? And tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me what interests you, and I'll show, because I can show you a whole array of things. But I try and filter bits out because I'm a bit mental. God, under tit sweat. Under tit sweat. Am I meant to get that? I don't know. I'm just loving seeing your home. Oh, thank you. My eyesight, I can't even see who that's from. 1 second. Let me try and bring it closer. Bagpipes. Yeah, no, do you know what? I love this. It is the best thing I've ever done. I love it. It's I love my little home. And well, as you know, really house proud. Love my home. And I think everyone should do it. Well, don't all do that because I won't get any mooring spots, but in theory you should all do it. It's brilliant. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll just slow it down a little bit, just so we're not going too quick. Doing a good job, mate. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, it's been good fun. It's sorry, multitasking male. Bear with. I've never done one of these lives before, not on this level. I've done it on Facebook, but personal stuff. But I've never done one of these, and it's nice. It's nice to actually speak to people not on the time. You know, normally I've got to catch up with messages, and then you respond back, and you don't hear back from them for however long, and the conversation never flows really. So if this works and you guys like it, I'm more than happy. It's probably a bit easier. Obviously, I'll still do the filming and the vlogging, but every now and then I'm happy to touch base, and you know, it's nice, isn't it? Nice to have a little catch up, a little community. Love seeing Dolly as a lookout. I know She's being a right old grump. She's on her season at the moment, and I need to get her spayed. And when they come out of season, you're like, oh, thank God, I must do it. And then you get just back to normal. You're like, oh, there's no major rush because I've got half a year to get it done. And now she's back in season. I've missed it again, and obviously I'm being careful with her. All the usual things. She's wearing nappies. I'm being careful with her. Operation Don't Get a Pregnant Dog. But it's just one of those things. Like, but at the same time, I don't know if you're the same as me, and maybe I'm just being soppy. But I don't think you think, oh, I'm bored on a Monday, I'll just voluntarily ring the vet and put my dog under an operation. Like, I know it's normal. I know that's But if I'm honest, as much as I definitely don't want to breed her, even though she'll be an amazing mum, no one voluntarily wants to put any of their loved ones or pets in operation, do they? But I know I've got to do it, and I will do it. But it's not the first phone call. I'd rather ring my mum or something different than to just be like, oh, let's go and put the dog under. I know it's soppy, but she needs to have it done. It's not even her. She doesn't change the whole time. It's just like the little specks of blood. Doesn't do well with my cleaning schedule, I tell you that. She's only very light, but still, it's just not the vibe, is it? So I don't know if that's just me being a weirdo, but that's how it is. Best moment is Crick. Deb, I tell you, I cannot wait for Crick. It's already in my diary for 2025, but I put the whole lot off. Me and Fing, I think, will be coming to Crick together, and maybe whoever else we collect along the way. But I honestly can't wait for Crick. It was such a good experience. It was brilliant. I loved it. I just wish they were more often, to be fair. Evening, how you doing? All right. Gorgeous boat. Lovely boat. Where are you going? We're meant to be going up to, where was it called? No, Bullburn. And I forgot my keys, so I had to drive, after driving an hour here, driving an hour back. So we should have been moored up by now, having a barbecue, doing this. And instead it'll be a packet of peanuts or something, and it'll be more up where we can find space. It's boat life, isn't it? I just wish it wasn't mixed with work life. Yeah. So now we're behind schedule, but never mind. Cheers anyway. So yeah, that's the story. Right, so Fing's got his mate on board, so I'm hoping he does the locks basically. So I'm yapping like, can I ask how much a canal boat costs? Yeah, I'm very open about all that sort of stuff. I might get the answer in about 5 parts, but I'm just going into a lot, so bear with me. Yeah, so they're basically similar to cars. You can spend 100 grand on a car, you can spend, well, it used to be 500 quid, you can't get a car for 500 quid nowadays, but you know what I'm saying, it can be cheap or expensive or whatever. All I would say is buy whatever you can afford. So buy the best you can afford. Mine was what a house deposit might cost you. It was literally my house deposit when my house fell through. I'll tell you a bit more of my backstory in time. I've left the personal stuff away, because we've all got personal stuff, haven't we? I leave that away, but I'm happy to talk about stuff. I think you've got to be honest with people. Otherwise people think that it's achievable for everyone, and it isn't. And otherwise people think it isn't achievable for them, and it is. So that's why I really try on my channel to be as honest as well. If you know me personally, that is me anyway. You ask me a question, I tell you the truth, I tell you the answer. But I like to be very transparent, because it means if a normal person like me, who's not from anything special at all, can do stuff, it means hopefully that someone else who's got this dream can do it also. It was a lot of hard work, but it can be done. So anyway, so long and short of that question is, mine, I don't need to give the price exactly, but mine was what I would have spent on my house deposit, and I bought the best boat I physically could. There were cheaper boats out there, and there are also more expensive boats out there, but I know that I don't want to ever go back into a house, or if I go back into a house, my health's giving up on me, or something's not right, but I don't plan to ever go back to a house. I got to this point of doing 20 years of rent that I don't ever want to go back to a house. So sorry, you can tell it's live, can't you? Fing, do you want to come in here? He's off. So I bought the best that I could afford, because I thought I want to not have any problems. What I would say, no matter how much you spend, the difference of, like, I've got a friend Gail at the moment, So she roughly, we were talking figures of 30, I would want to spend 30 grand. But now obviously I'm no, sorry this is a bit scatty, this is just literally live boating. So obviously I'm no broker, but from doing a lot of work and a lot of research on boats, you could go to 30 grand, which is a lot of money anyway, but 30 grand and you're scraping the barrel of boats and you're doing up and they've got problems. Not all of them, but a lot of them are, you know, overplacing, things that are not right with them, things that will, you know, boats, good boats don't cost 30 grand. Boats cost 30 grand, but you have to put a lot of work in. I didn't want to do that, I haven't got the time to do that, and I don't want to spend the money on it. So I said to Gail, if you're going to spend 30 grand, hold off until you can spend 50 grand, and the difference of that, you then get nice boats. And when I say this, I hope this doesn't offend anyone. I'm just giving a rough conversation I've had with my friend at the time of looking, that you might get a nice boat for 30 grand of this size, 60 foot, 64 foot, but the chances are it won't. It'll be a shell. You can get a gorgeous boat that's 40 foot for that price, but for what I wanted, a big boat that I could potentially, I was about to let slip of a secret. I'll come back to that. But for me, in my experience, for 30 grand, you might as well hold off and save a little bit more, and then you start getting to boats where things are really quite quaint and you could actually properly live on them, or they might have solar on board. So my experience is, do your research, spend an amount you feel comfortable with, and really have a strong list of what you won't settle for and your essentials. I knew I wanted big windows, I didn't want portholes, I like light, I like air, I wanted the cruiser stern. My most important thing I say to you is write a list of all the things that are non-negotiable. Cruiser stern, big windows, hopefully solar panels, but if not, the budget allows for solar panels. But write a list of things that are your essentials, and don't stray off that list. Now, that's only me. I'm fussy. I know what I want. I know what I like. I could have bought boats that were cheaper. I could have bought boats that are more expensive, and I know there would have been a compromise. And I looked at 7 boats, and this was the 7th boat, and I got to the point where on my list it had absolutely everything. So I literally sat in the car and was like, there's no reason not to buy this, so if you don't buy it, why are you even looking at boats? And that was a bit of a, oh god, that's an adult conversation. So I was very much like, what, if you don't buy it, if you don't say yes and put an offer in, why are you even bothering? And that was a bit of a kind of like a shit, sorry. And that was a bit of a like a shit, this is real. Like, I'm looking, everyone that I saw before had like something wrong with it, or it was good, but it was 7 out of 10. And then this one was like pretty much a 10 out of 10. And I was like, well, if you don't do something about it, stop looking. So it separated the boys between the men, and I put an offer in and I got it. So I hope that answers your question in a really long-winded one. How much does it cost? You've done your boat up lovely. Did you cruise your boat? Yeah, on my other boat, I was over in Cambridgeshire in St Ives, and that was rivers, and the rivers spent so long last year flooded, it was a joke. So I got to the point where I took it out every opportunity, but I got to the point where, like, I think 320 days out of 365, I think they were flooded, and I thought, well, what am I doing? I want to be out of my boat. I've got a beautiful boat at the time. And I don't want to sit in marina. I want to be out cruising. I love cruising, I love nature, I love getting out. So I thought, if I get onto a canal, hence the whole lifting it up and put it on the transport, the canals are 24/7. They run day and night. You know, they run all the time. Whereas rivers, they shut, they lock you in between locks. You literally can't go anywhere. So my advice would be, if you like cruising and you're not fussed about the weather in general, get on a canal. We did have a laugh. Yeah, Debs, we did. That's one of my fondest memories. I met a lovely woman called Deb and her partner, and they invited me around. We had drinks. I met a load of you, actually. It was really pleasant. And they said to me, come back to our, it's like an RV, or, you know, it could be caravan. Come back and have dinner. And we did, and a couple of drinks. It was just lovely. It's one of my favourite memories, and I cannot wait to do Crick all over again. I smiled all the way home on that. I'm still smiling now. I had such a good time in Crick. For my first Crick, I couldn't believe how many people stopped me to chat that even knew who I was. Like, that blew my mind. But I had such a lovely time. So I can't wait to dance hard. I was being a bit sensible. This next year, I'm going to be wild. You wait. Get your tickets. I'm going to be wild. Honestly, I should be selling tickets for them. How long are you cruising this evening, Laura? Well, I messed it up. I know you've heard the story. I was meant to... we were meant to start cruising at 5, and it's now 8 o'clock, and we've only just started because I forgot my keys. So it could be, it goes dark, apparently sun sets in 40 minutes. So we'll see where we end up. That's not good. Cheers, matey. I must be one of your oldest fans. You're like a son. Ah, cheers, Lorraine. Thank you. What I would say on that note, I've had so many amazing conversations and comments. I am so grateful with you lot, honestly. I don't know why I started this channel. I just thought, oh, I'll give it a go and see what happens. And more as a memory to look back and think I was brave enough to do it, because at the time everyone was saying, oh, what are you going to buy a boat for? Like, you know, going against the grain. And I'm so glad I did it. And I suppose it was almost to catch my journey, to be like, in those times of doubt, I'm like, yeah, I bloody did this. And now it's turned into this. And this is only, compared to many YouTubes, God, I've got, you know, a couple of thousand subscribers, brilliant, and I'm grateful. And there's plenty, you know, people, there have loads of them. But I love what I've got already. This is lovely. And the people I've spoke to, the people who have stopped me, I'm literally, you know, when someone on the towpath goes, oh, Liam, NAUTY NOMAD, I'm like, oh, you know, almost like naughty boy, what have I done? You know, and they go, oh, YouTube. And I'm like, oh, you know, you're like, it's not my first thought. And I think, oh, bless you, that really, it takes me back, and it's really lovely to speak to people. You know, and I love meeting people. So I've got, I keep trying to let out a secret, and I'm trying not to, but I'm so excited. Sorry if I'm rabbiting, I'm just trying to read this. Cheers, mate, I must be yours fan. Hi, late joining you, have to say, love all your vlogs, you do make me laugh, and I love Dolly. I know, I'm a bit random, ain't I? I'm not going to lie, that's Davina, I am a bit random. My mum's like, you and that dog, you two are mental. Anyone can be boring, dear. There's enough of them around. Trevor, Barking Mad channel. Oi, oi. How you doing? What features did you wish for when you were looking for your boat? So my tick list was cruiser stern, big windows, no carpets. Don't want carpets for hygiene reasons. Reverse layout. I wanted to walk into the kitchen. I wanted to be very sociable. I didn't want people walking from my bedroom. And all that sort of stuff, just more like, and when you have the doors open at the back, I didn't want the rain getting into your bedroom, so that's a major thing. What else was it? And as less money as possible for as much boat as possible, really. Frosty says, hi Dolly. Hi Frosty. Let me just quickly read. When is Crick next year? I think it's May, don't quote me, May 23rd, 4th, 5th, something like that, like late May. Google it, just Google Crick 25, or, you know, it's on there. I've saved the dates, so make sure you're coming, and that's party hard. How do you manage working and continuous cruising? Girl, it's hard work, I tell you. Yeah, so you just get on with it, basically. You get on with it. Of course, I'm going to be on my boat for as long as possible, and that's what leads me on to a little cheeky little smile. There's something brewing. I can't tell you the yet because it hasn't happened, and it'll be chance and fate, and it's the very earliest of early days. But there could be something really, really exciting coming. But we'll park that over there because I'll have free gins and tell you all my life story about what's going to come up. So don't ask me twice. Yes. It's alive. I'm talking to. Look at this one. Someone's getting jealous. You leave the boy for 5 seconds and he's sitting there jealous. Here he is. You'll meet Finn on next week's vlog. How do you manage working? Yeah, so working, I move my car. I've got a car, I've got the boat and the shop. So what I do is I just basically move, like tonight, we're going to move the boat, and then we're going to move the car tomorrow morning, and then we're going to go back, and then it's going to be basically from there, the car back and forth to work, and every second week we move. So it is a bit of a juggling act, but it can be done. That was my scariest thing that I thought about trying to sort this life. And actually, it's easy. It honestly was, oh, how am I going to do it? And actually, no, don't do it, we'll crush you. 2 girls, what I go for lots of us. No, we'll crush you, don't do it. Yeah, so they're on about 2 paddleboards going along with 2 boats. Like, you'll literally get crushed to death. Let's not do that live on my channel. This would be like a murder tape, you know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, you manage it. It was honestly one of my biggest fears. I was a bit sort of like, oh God, how am I going to do it? You know, but like anything, you make it work, and it's actually not that bad. If you're moving every day, moving a car, it'd be bloody hard work, and I wouldn't do it. But twice a month is perfect. Right, I'm not being rude. If you want to hold on, I'll take you through this lock and turn you around. We need to get cracking because all I'm doing is vlogging, and we haven't moved 100 yards. Right.
You in first or me?
Shall I, whilst I'm here? Either or. Come on. I'll go because you've got those gays. Get those gays. Got those gays there. Those girls are there. Gays. Christ. Lunging and they're all gays. Right, let's have a look. Mental works. Hold on, dolls. We've got low trees. Oh, come on. I'm about to get grounded because it's really shallow here. Lovely. This is me about to get grounded. We'll be lucky to get to North Curve. Either or, it's fine. I'm just trying not to get grounded. Sorry, I'm just reading. If I look, I'm staring. What feature go? Where is Craig? How did you? I love the British canals and your boats. We wish you had something like that in America. Oh, hey from America. I've always loved England. I don't, I don't get why people don't. Don't get me wrong. The weather doesn't help, but the weather's always been the weather in the UK. So we talk about tea and weather. So, okay. I think it's outlook. If it's going to rain, it's going to rain. Don't be miserable. Put yourself on a nice hot pot, or stew, get a fire on, put the candles on, embrace it. That's what I think British people, not to speak for all of you, but that's what I think we do wrong. We moan about the weather. It's like, we know it's going to be wet. This is England. We know it might snow eventually. I'm going down to -2 in January. We know that. So why do we take it by surprise every time? To me, that means fairy lights, candles, get your friends round for cheese board nights. That to me, it's going to happen. January happens every year. What's that bag? Yeah, we just left 2. Right outside.
Top of the flight. So if you're going through, I might come through myself.
Yeah, right at the side of Waitrose, past Waitrose. There's 2 big, literally about 130 foot.
All right, okay.
Yeah. And there's quite a few.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's nice. So, Australian guy there from Australia. So yeah, what was I saying? What's that? Okay. Okay. So we raise it back up again for you, yeah, and leave it open. Yeah. No worries. I ain't got a clue what's going on. I'm just going, yeah. Babes, I've been at work all day. Leave me alone. I've been adult all day. You sort it out. There's 2 young boys there. Let them do it. I'm an old man now. British canals. Yeah, I just think you got the weather's going to happen. It's how you look at it. It's all mindset. Everything I'm about is mindset. Situation gets better with mindset and shitloads of gin. So on that note, let's drink. Yum. Sorry, Fing, not to be lazy, but I am. Let's have a little look. Can you do a recipe book so I don't have to keep having Marmite sandwiches? Sam. Yeah, how that? There he goes. I should go live. Let me have my moment, Fing. You're young, skinny, and good looking. That's enough. Anyway, Sam, there might be something pending. It's not a cookbook, but there may be something pending that is right up your street. I'll leave these little hints. I'll hint. Hi from New Hampshire, USA. You are so much fun. Love your channel. Oh, thanks, Gail. Cheers, girl. Yeah, just got to do my own little thing. I've always been a bit mad and wacky, but you got to. I just think, so many people have got not much to say, and God, I'd rather go out quicker but just have a wild time, and you got to be sensible, still run a very good business, and during the bit you don't see is I'm not very sensible. It's an absolute lie, but I'm sensible. For me, I go to work, I hold it down, I'm really good at what I do, good reputation, I smash it, and at the weekend I think, let's just have a good time, and and just let your character out a bit. I have to tame it all day at work and be very sensible. I've done it for 15 years, I know what I'm doing. And then as soon as the last customer goes, I whack on the tunes, get the mop out, and start cleaning, and then I go back to normal, buzzy, probably undiagnosed ADHD me again. So yeah, hey from America. How's Dolly enjoying the new life? This is my girl. She's literally sitting here. Smile, girl. She doesn't smile. She never has. She never will. Unfortunately, she's not like her dad. Let's have a little look. From Terry, hey girl, I would like to send you some Tim Tams. Oh, have you tried the flavoured ones? One of my lovely subscribers, Kate, from, I think it's the Willy Child girl, she sent me some Tim Tams, which I've never had before, and they were amazing. But yeah, I mean, I'd be very grateful. I'm grateful for any present, so. Where's the seal, is it? Is it still in front? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just got to check where the seal is. We're going uphill, so it should be in front. Because my boat's so big, I've got to always watch the seal and the rudder. If it isn't worried about catching the seal and it going up and under, you've got to worry about the rudder bending. It's a full-time job just trying to keep me and the dog safe. So let's have a look. Tim Tams, thank you. I would be really, really grateful. I have got a Amazon wish list. My address is obviously hidden for privacy and stuff, but you can add to it, I think, or send me something via the address. I don't know how it all works, but I'd be really grateful. Thank you. When's it? What's it say? Sally, hi Dale, how are you? Porridge, granola and honey. Yes, when it's raining and cold. That's a winner. That is an absolute vibe. Karen, how about making a book with your favourite drinks and how to make them? You lot, huh? You're interested? Ah, little old me. Karen, well, I've got something pending, and you know me, once I know things will happen, and it's more me, I've got to put on my big boy pants, and I've got to make like sort of decisions, and I've got to make changes and stuff and things, but I see what things doing full, and but once I confirmed it, I will take you on that wild journey, and it also means you'll be able to come and visit me if you want to, but it's around food, and it's all sorts of stuff. So anyway, blah 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 blah. But yes, I will come back to that when I know, and when I make the moves to make things happen. Watch this place and watch this place, because it's going to be brilliant. And when I do something, I do it ridiculously, like to the T. So hold that thought. Always cheery, Chops. You're always so positive. You bring a smile every day. Oh, you'll make me cry. Thank you, Martin. Look, it's welling up already. Such an old miserable. Such an old emotional sod. Yeah, you've got to be cheery, haven't you? Like, I just think, like, I know it sounds really cliche and kind of, but as soon as your eyes wake up in the morning, I'm like, boom, let's have it. And we've all got little, our worries about this, that, and all sorts of things. But if you start off your day like that, you will meet the worst people out on the roads when you're travelling to work. You'll have the worst customers at work. Someone will cut you up on the way home. You'll just meet that person in the supermarket that drives you and sends you over the edge. How you wake up in the morning and how you choose to deal with it, in my mind, and my eyesight of how I see it, is just look for the good. There's good everywhere. You've just got to find it. On the darkest days, the days where you really can't be asked, there is always somewhere in your day, in your view, that you can either make someone feel good, or you can find it enough to cheer yourself up. And I start my day every day, other than the hour-long morning wee. I get straight up every day, put on my ginseng sticks. I go straight over, put my music on. Any music, and I go and put the kettle on, and I sit at the back for about an hour, a cup of coffee, and just getting my head around this thing called life, and going, let's go and smash it. And I'm like, let's put the show on, get the shower, and we go. And that's it. And that's how my days are. They're just like, let's have it. So as much as I probably look scatty on a vlog, there's a lot of quiet time and quiet zen where I'm like, time to shine, baby. And I'm like, let's have it. And then this is what comes out. So sorry, I'm rambling on, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. It's all mindset. Who's this? Sheila. Hey gorgeous, hope you're well. Thank you. Just tell us. Deb, I can't tell you yet, because purely the reason why I'm not telling you is because nothing's happened. I'm just planning and potentially looking at buying the things I need, and nothing's officially happened yet. Once it does start rolling and it's actually going to happen, trust me, we are going on this journey together. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to be that kind of clickbait of whatever, but Just at the moment, there's no point in telling you because nothing's happened. But it's very much when it gets to here and it starts going down to here, stuff happens. You will smash it, whatever it is, yeah, and it'll be good. It'll be sociable. Everyone can enjoy it, and you're gonna love it. You make Monday morning shine. Oh, thank you, Laura. Wise words. Yeah, sorry. I hope I don't rub it on. That's just the way I see it. Don't get me wrong. God, like I said, sometimes it's not 50% namaste and 50% fuck you. Sometimes it's 99% fuck you and 1% namaste. But we try to calm down and we try to let nothing bother us. So I'm only human. We're all learning. So Dolly's crying. Hi, you seem really nice. I love your mindset. Your stream seems. What? Your stream seems nice. I mean, your stream. Okay. Your stream seems nice. Okay, I don't know what it means, but yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, I hope nice. Yeah. So, my mum might say different sometimes, but got to keep the old girl on her toes. Are you enjoying this live? Because we're only through one lock yet, so I'll take you before it gets dark. I'll show you what we're doing. There he goes. Oh God, here they go. Here they go. Thing, we're getting nowhere, aren't we? Brand objects to the haters. Let's have a look. Right, let's get going. Have we all still got a drink poured? Oops, sorry, too many fingers. It's not a bad thing, is it? Sorry, I forget I'm live. My mum has got that. Shut up, stop being rude. Sorry. I'm a nightmare. I'm a nightmare. God, we're not even out of the first lock and it's going to be dark in like 20 minutes. We haven't even moved. Oh well. I'm hitting the bank. Oh, 1 second. Right, what we're saying. Well, first time you said that, I bet. Trevor, I don't know what you mean. I'm a good girl. I don't drink. Have a bottle for me. Oh, girl, get the kettle on. That's all right. It's not all about drinking on this channel. You know, I know I am the bane of health normally. But no, get a cup of tea down here. I do loads of tea drinking, but just don't really feel much of it. A bit boring, isn't it? But no, get a cup of tea down here, girl. Everyone's welcome. We don't care what you drink. We're all friends and naughty little family here. It don't matter what you drink, girl, as long as you bring the vibe. That's what I say. Let's have a look. At work right now, but we'll have a whiskey later. Oh, well done, Karen. Let's have a look. We'll have a whiskey later. Lovely. How many locks are you hoping to go through this evening? We were meant to do like 7, and we've done 1. So, well, we're leaving that open on purpose, by the way. There's a bloke coming down. Yeah, we've done 1. So, yes, that's not the one. Hold tight. 1 second. We've got a little hater on board. We've got someone who's spreading the negative. Oh, what a joy to be around her. Wrong channel, fella. Mr. West. You always get him, babe. You always get him. Right, let's have a little look. Sky looks nice tonight. Thank you, sir. Cheers.
He or she?
She, Dolly. Yeah, little Dolly, bless her. Thank you, she loves it. It's a beautiful evening for this cruise. Yeah, Trevor, I just wish it was a little bit earlier. Just my fault for forgetting my key. I'm gutted, really, because we could have been doing all this at 5 o'clock. Yeah, so we could have done this at 5 o'clock and had a proper nice evening. But it is what it is. Yeah, 7 locks. I know, we're not going to do nowhere near 7 locks at all tonight. You're brilliant at multitasking and vlogging, drinking, chatting, driving and driving your boat. Well done. Who's that? Miss Pammy Poo. You got to try. You've got to try, haven't you? So let's have a look.
Engage, mate. You want to take it quietly?
I'm all right because I've got I can control with the engine. So yeah, I'm good. Thank you though. Yeah, perfect. No worries. We love you the way you are. Love how positive you are. Well, you've got to be, haven't you? You've got to be in this world. Like I've just said, there's a little bit of hate there, but whatever. Little Dolly loves it. Gorgeous little girl. I know. Look at her now. Look. She loves it. She just looks around. So, my little rescue Rosie loves watching Dolly. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, Dolly's a babe. She's brilliant. I'm just in reverse, just watching the seal. Just bear with. I've got Basset Hound. Can't imagine him sitting there. I'm trying to train Dolly too. I mean, when I say trying to, she's there, but she just, as long as I'm around her, she loves it. Oh, right, I'll give you a little view of what's going on. So you've got Fingley over here, who's doing a little bit of camera work and filming. I think he's going to try and start his own YouTube channel, but he's also filming for mine, which is really kind of him. Dolly's on the roof. You've got a lovely Australian fella here who's just doing the locks. His boat's coming through. This is, sorry about camera angles, this is Fing's friend. So yeah, we're just doing a little, everyone's getting involved. So let's have a little look. Little rescue. And don't have the chance to meet you, doing a great job for the time. Yeah, so who's going to Crick next year? Are you were you all there last year at all? I loved it. I could do it weekly. I loved it. It's brilliant. It's such a good weekend out, isn't it? It really is a good weekend out. Sorry, there's loads of trains. It's really noisy here in Burko. 1 second. 1 second. Hold tight, people. I'm just trying to do this. Right, okay, so what I was doing there, I don't know if you saw, but someone was being a little bit rude and not very nice, so I've just had to block him. That's why I was a little bit multitasking. I just blocked his messages. We're not about that. No need. Don't even know the person. No need. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, Crick was a vibe. Loved it. I just wish that more was down south because I wish more was down south because it seems to be so many of them are in the Midlands and stuff, and it's quite a way to get to. So that's the only thing. So many of the boat shows and all the big festivals and the folk. I really wanted to go to that. What was it called? Is it Nantwich or Northwich Boat and Folk? That looked really good, and I missed it. I could have gone up on the Sunday. It would have been like a 2-hour drive, and in the end, I thought it's not worth it. 2 hours there, 2 hours back. You know, if I knew in advance, I would have stayed over, got a hotel or something. But it just wasn't worth it. It was too short notice. Block's a lovely button. Sadly. Needed at times. Yeah, I've just done that, Trev. I'm not about that vibe, mate. Not about it. There's no need. Not that I'm saying everyone's welcome to be nice and just jump on and talk to each other and be friendly. No need for it. So I'm not even entertaining it, mate. I've got to go. Love popping in to see you and enjoy your evening. Thank you so much, Martin. I really appreciate your comments. I'll just show you what's gone here. Oh, it's a slow old process this tonight. Right, guys, I will love you and leave you so I don't bore you. And I need to crack on because I've done no locks yet, and we really need to speed up because I've got work tomorrow. And so far, I won't be near my car, and we haven't ate any dinner, and still got to find somewhere to sleep. So I'll crack on. Love you and leave you. Thanks for your help. Appreciate that. Cheers. So whilst the train's gone, yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you found this fun. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, and we'll do it again. I'm happy to do that. And we will see each other soon. Sunday's vlog is already made. I'm a week ahead at the moment, which is good. I only struggle when I sort of run out of vlogs and work gets busy and I don't have time to sort of edit one quickly like the other week. But yeah, we already got a week in advance, and then this week's cruise I'll start vlogging the rest of the week, and we'll hopefully keep being a week in advance. So enough rabbiting on. Have a lovely evening. You go first. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you Sunday on here. And keep the messages coming. I love reading them, and I'm so grateful for you lot. So cheers, everyone. See you soon.